everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how I have created this WhatsApp AI agent which has automated my WhatsApp conversation. First, we are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not, and then we are going to start creating this from the scratch. So here, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a question. So I'm going to send this question, track under 2000. I have sent this question. Now if I receive the reply, then this is going to show me the AI agent which I have created is working fine. So here let's wait for the response. It says yes, we have these track under 2000 per person. Then we have received the details, and if you tell me your city and preferred difficulty, easy, moderate, I'll suggest the best option for you. I'm going to ask another question here. Now here I'm going to send this question. I am a beginner, suggest a track. I have sent this question. Now let's wait for the reply, what suggestion it gives me. So here it has sent me a detailed reply. For a beginner, I recommend the Chitra Coat Waterfall Trek. It's easy and perfect for first-time trekkers. Duration is 1 day, price is 1500. Includes these things, return time is 10 p.m. If you want to book, share your name, age, city, trek name, and the number of people. I'm going to ask a final question here. Is Pachmari trek difficult? I have sent this question. Let's wait for the reply. So here it says the Pachmari trek is moderate in difficulty but not as easy as beginner trek. It's a 2-day 1-night trek and includes transportation, hotel stay, meals, trek guide and entry tickets. So you see here I have received responses like this, and I have automated my WhatsApp conversation using this AI agent which I have created using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you want to learn how you can create such interesting WhatsApp chatbots, let's start creating this from the scratch. So here in this video, we are going to start creating this AI agent using Pabbly Chatflow. For this, we have to first visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in. And if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free. And this will give you 100 credits free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 credits and check whether it fits your business or not. And when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here I will be landed towards the all Pabbly apps page. Now I have to go towards this Pabbly Chatflow and then click on this access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow account, you simply have to click on this add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp connect, which is the preferred method, or you can use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow account. Now if you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is available in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is available in the description. You can check that out. Now to create this AI assistant, on the left hand side we have this option of AI assistant. Let's open this. Here I landed towards this page. We can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and then you have to name this as chatbot for trekking and adventure group. Now here you can name this according to your business, and then you simply have to click on this add AI assistant. Here I've landed towards this page from where I'm going to start creating this AI assistant. Over here on the top you can see all these options: AI instructions, knowledge source, assistant, interface, and styling. So first I'm going to go towards this AI instruction. I'm going to select the instruction type as AI agent. As soon as I select the instruction type, the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance the instruction according to your choice and preference and requirement. Then we have this AI configuration. So in this temperature, here you can see set how creative the AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini. And then we have this API key. So I'm going to simply click on this connect. I have already added my API key. I'm on the paid account of OpenAI, and you should also have this paid account. If you want to generate an API token, you simply have to click on the hyperlink, and it will take you towards the page of OpenAI API keys page. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project, the permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you need to copy and paste that over here. Now here we have this AI assistant settings. If you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you have to toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and the character limit is 60 characters, and it will start displaying over. And then we have the stop keyword. When the user do not want to get the replies from the AI agent, they can simply send this keyword and my AI agent will stop replying. So I'm going to enter stop. So for example, I've entered this and it has been created as a stop keyword. You can enter multiple stop keywords. Now we have this retry attempt. So when the API is not responding, the AI agent will not be able to resolve the query. The number of attempts which is given to the AI agent to resolve the query is this retry attempt. The valid range is 1 to 10. So you can select according to your preference. But then we have this fallback message. So when the API is not responding and the query is not resolved, this fallback message will be sent to the customer. But you can also add the company details and the contact information. So if the query is not resolved, your users or the customers can contact you directly. Moving on towards the next part, which is this knowledge source. So I've selected it as upload file. I'm going to click on this cloud and then I'm going to upload the file. So this is the file which I've created. If I open this file I've created in Google document. So AI WhatsApp chatbot for tracking and adventure group, company information I've provided, working hours, upcoming trek. Then we have the rest of the details here, trek packages. I've provided some detailed knowledge about my business to this knowledge base, and you have to create a knowledge base in a very similar manner. You have to provide all the details of your business to this knowledge base, and using these details only, your AI agent is going to reply to the customers. So you have to download this in .txt or .pdf format after creating this, and then you have to upload that just in the manner I've uploaded. Moving on towards the next, which is this assistant interface. So we have this heading name. You can change the heading name according to your choice and preference. I'm going to keep it as this only. If you want to keep the subheading, you can keep it. If you want to remove, you can remove this. Then we have the initial messages. So you can add 2 initial messages, and using that initial message, your AI agent is going to reply to your customers. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. So I've kept it enabled. You can also disable this and it will be removed from here. You can keep this enabled also. Then we have this footer text where I've added the privacy policy, and in the footer link I've added the link to privacy policy. In the user first message I have entered I need help, but it is not necessary that only my AI agent is going to reply to this particular I need help which is sent by the user. Whatever message or whatever query is sent by the user, my AI agent is going to reply to them. Moving on towards the final part where we have the styling. I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also. I will keep it as light only. Then we have this assistant shape, circle, square, rounded square. I'm going to keep it as circle only. Then we have the background color, text color, button color, chat bubble, text color. You can set this according to your choice and preference. I'm going to keep it as default. We have the header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and the background picture. You can set this according to your choice and preference. After doing all this, you simply have to toggle on this active button to keep this active, and then you have to save this. If you do not save this, all this will be lost. And then you have to click on this embed. You can also embed this AI assistant to your website using this code, and whenever someone will click on that, they will be redirected towards the conversation. Moving on towards the next part, we have to learn how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular chat, to a particular group, or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have this option of inbox. I'm going to open this in a new tab. So this is my chat. I'm going to click on this choose AI assistant. I'm going to choose the AI assistant and simply save this. You will see this AI assistant will be assigned to this chat. But doing this manually to particular chats is very time consuming. So what we can do, on the left hand side, we have this option of settings. I'm going to open the inbox settings in a new tab. And after landing towards this page, I have to scroll down, and I have already enabled this enable AI auto reply settings. I have to select the contact list which I have created. Now here I have not created any list. You can select the contact list which you have created and assign AI assistant to that particular contact group. You can add more rules, select another group, select another AI assistant to that group, and then you can add more rules, select all the contacts, select another AI assistant to all the contacts, simply save the rule, and then whatever AI assistant you have selected for a particular group or to all the contacts, it will be assigned. This is how we have created this AI assistant. We have learned how we can create this, we can assign this, and we can guide AI agent to reply in a particular manner. Now, if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the website given over here. Also, you can try Pabbly Chatflow for 100% free and create your own WhatsApp chatbot.